Hello, this is your running shoe buddy Pratik from Athletico and welcome back to another episode of Running Shoe Review. We all know that running shoe market is in a very competitive space at the moment. Every single brand is competing with each other in terms of higher stack, carbon plates, and even in terms of increasingly complex foam compounds. However, in the middle of all the technological noise, Adidas made it something which is very refreshing, simplicity which is executed at the highest level. I'm talking about Adidas Adizero Evo SL. This is probably the best release of 2025 according to me and as well as various other industry experts. For years, runners have been asking for a shoe that features Adidas' premium racing foam, but without any rigidity or responsiveness of carbon plate or energy rods. The Evo SL is exactly that. It borrows the visual language of elite Adios Pro Evo 1, which is a marathon racer. Yes, I'm talking about that $500 shoe, but translate into an accessible $150 package designed for daily training and up-tempo work. So first thing first, Adidas sent me this pair of shoes just for testing purposes, so I didn't have to pay for these shoes. Neither I am getting paid for making this review or including their shoe in my video. And most importantly, no one has seen these videos or my thought before this video goes online. This is definitely not the replacement of Boston series. Rather, it's a unique, fun and versatile addition in the Adizero lineup. Though Adidas also releases follow-up model which is Evo SL Woven. I'm going to talk more about that in a later part of this video. Before we deep dive into the performance and the feel of the shoe, let's quickly take a look at some of the key specifications. The shoe weighs in around 224 grams, which is roughly 7.9 ounces for men's US size 9. It comes with a stack height of 39mm in heel and 33mm in forefoot, giving it a drop of 6 mm. It comes at a price tag of $150 with a full-length Lightstrike Pro midsole. Before we move forward, if you're new to this channel and love running shoe, I would request you to please subscribe to my channel so that you'll be notified for all my future running shoe review. Starting off with its upper, Evo SL comes with a stripe back, thin engineered mesh upper that prioritizes weight reduction and breathability. Talking about its fit and volume, the shoe fits true to size, but it is noticeably spacious. The toe box offers plenty of volume, making this a friendly option for runners with medium to wide feet. So if you have a narrow feet, you might feel a lot of space in the toe box, or you might have to go for thicker socks to fill out that negative space. Talking about its breathability, I would say this has pretty good ventilation, and I feel like this is being made for warmer climates. But the only thing which I feel is missing from the upper side is the reflective element for night running. The tongue is thin and crucially non-gusted, which means it is not attached to the side of the shoe. This can lead to the downward movement during the run. Practical tip for the runners: to thread your laces through the loop in the middle of the tongue to keep it pinned in place. The heel collar is lightly padded that secures your foot without any irritation. So remember a few minutes back I mentioned that Adidas also released its follow-up version which is Evo SL Woven. So what actually they did, they improved the upper, they made it more thinner and flexible to offer a better lockdown, and that also comes with gusted tongue. I feel like these are very minor changes, that's why they didn't call it like Evo SL 2, that's why they only kept it to Evo SL Woven. Talking about the midsole, I would say this is the reason why you buy this shoe. The midsole is constructed with a full-length Lightstrike Pro foam, which is Adidas premium foam which they've been using in models like Adidas Adios Pro 4. Overall, the ride was balanced and it was not over squishy like some max cushion recovery shoe, nor it is very harsh. It sits in that sweet spot of resilient energy return. Because there is no carbon plate or energy rod stiffening the length of the shoe, the forefoot is still flexible. This makes this shoe much more accessible for any average runner as compared to Adidas Adios Pro 4 or 3. It features a rocker shape that starts at the 60% of the shoe length. Even without a plate, there is a small stiff shank in the midfoot that helps prevent the structure and allow you to utilize that rocker motion efficiently. This foam loves effort. While it handles easy pace fine, the bounciness really activates when you push it into zone 2 or threshold paces around 4 minutes per kilometer or 630 minutes per mile. It offers a protective cushion of high stack shoe, but agility of a low profile racer. Adidas uses its signature continental rubber in the outsole, but it is applied thinly to keep the weight of the shoe down. The rubber is relatively flat and smooth. It performs decently in wet conditions, though it lacks the aggressive bit of textured rubber found on Adios Pro 3 or 4. Talking about its durability, this is mainly a trade-off. The exposed Lightstrike foam on the underside of the shoe is soft. It is prone to scuff, abrasion, and punctures from the road debris like rocks or even glasses. Heavy wearers may see the foam grinding down faster than they would on any standard daily trainer like Nike Pegasus or Brooks Ghost. Let's also quickly take a look at how it is stacked up against other competitors and within Adidas lineup. So if I compare this with Adios Pro 4, so think of Evo SL as an unplated sibling of Adios Pro 3 or 4. So they share the same foam and same geometry. However, Adios Pro 4 is stiffer, more propulsive, and stable due to energy rods. The Evo SL is softer, more flexible, and friendlier for daily miles. Also, I've done a review of Adizero Adios Pro 4, so in case if you want to check out, I'll link it somewhere here so that you can take a look. So if I have to compare this with Nike Pegasus Plus, Nike Pegasus Plus retail at $180, while Evo SL is $150. Despite of lower price, the Evo SL offers superior foam compound, which is Lightstrike Pro, that feels livelier and lighter. The value proposition heavily favors Adidas here. Let's also compare this with New Balance Rebel V5. I would say these are very close competitors. Both are non-plated, fun, and untempo trainers. The Evo SL feels slightly more substantial underfoot due to higher stack height, making Evo SL better suited for longer efforts, say over 10 miles, whereas Rebel V5 excels at shorter, punchier workouts. Let's quickly talk about its pros and cons. Starting off its pros, at $150, it is sitting at a very sweet spot as compared to its competition in the market. Second, it is versatile. It can handle anything from long run to tempo workouts. Third, extremely lightweight at 7.9 ounces with so much of foam is a plus. Fourth and last would be comfort. It comes with the Lightstrike Pro foam, which is a forgiving for heel striker and midfoot strikers. Let's talk about some of its cons. First is the durability. Because of its soft exposed foam with less subber in the outsole, it might get wear out easily. Second is the tongue issue, which Adidas has already fixed in its follow-up model. Third and last would be stability. With high stack and no wide base, it can feel unstable. Now also let's talk about who is this shoe for. This shoe is perfect for someone who is training for marathon and looking for a perfect training companion which can be used for multiple workouts, say from long run to tempo workout. Also, this is perfect for all those wide-footed runners because it has a ton of space in the toe box. Overall, Adidas Adizero Evo SL is an excellent lightweight speed trainer and one of the most exceptional training shoes in recent years. It brings the excitement of a super shoe down to a daily trainer price point. While the durability is a slight concern, the sheer joy of running in this shoe make it worth the investment. It makes the faster running feel easier and longer running feels effortless. So that's all from my side. Let me know your thoughts. Would you like to consider this shoe in your running shoe rotation? And if you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so that you'll be notified for all my future running shoe review. Until next time, happy running.